I never thought I'd say this, but I'm switching to sumo as a complimentary lift. And I just did a top single and I'm doing working sets. And it's actually really easy. Sumo's too easy. I'm sticking with conventional. Okay, so my last video I mentioned I was gonna do sumo deadlifting. This is like hours later, like 5 hours later. I got the setup in my house right there. So I'm gonna be doing it in the grass because I don't have any mats. I sold them. It's 25-pound bumpers I can step on. It's a little deficit because the grass is already deficit deadlift because I have squatted and deadlifted in this grass and I sink. So I just want to be a little even, a little less deficit. I know that sounds weird, but I want it to be just even in general. The bumper plates are as flat as possible. So I'm gonna do a top single sumo, first top single sumo ever, and working sets. I'm gonna do the same working sets I did for my normal deadlifts on Monday. So 336. I'll figure out what sets and reps wise. I'm not sure because I'm new to this. And then top single, that I don't know. We'll figure that out. So Texas power bar, no excuse. It's not a deadlift bar, who cares? I'm gonna do USAPL one day, so just train before. I think I'm gonna do hook grip too, to train my hook grip, so it's gonna be really hard. If not, if it's too hard, I'll just do over under. And I don't know what the top single is, but we'll find out. Okay. So already, just with 135, I love those plates because they're like comp plates. They're very skinny. With 135, I already feel it in my hamstrings like no other. It's not that much of a deficit. It feels pretty normal because the grass sinks. I really feel it in my hamstrings. I'm gonna be sore, I already know. I don't even need to do any hamstring accessories, but I can if I want to. My friend's dad gave me a lot of standard plates and dumbbells, and I just showed the Olympic dumbbells I have, but I don't have that many plates for them. So I could use these. I could always do some RDLs with those, and have this other bar right here that I could just superset stuff with, or use the same bar, whatever. So I have enough stuff. I actually have 569 pounds in plates, Olympic, because I got a 33-pound yesterday, a pair. Then I have one pair of 25, so 125 is missing. But it's fine, it was given to me for free, so 569. But I want some more 45, so it's not too much plates and like too whippy and all that stuff. So we're going to 225 now. No, 223, because they're 44s I'm gonna put on. So it's not that hard. I still doesn't do hook grip, but I think I'm gonna change it because it's new for me. Hook grip and sumo, so I'm just gonna do over under just to really see how far I can go. Never thought I'd be wearing a belt for 273. So we got the 35 and a 10 on now. Probably thinking that's 315. Subtract 2 is 313. It's actually really easy, but since sumo is way more hips, I feel it on my left hip, like I had been talking about in squats, but on like my inner, like my groin, my abductor, whatever. That was actually really easy. So I think 355 will happen. No straps. That's the goal. It was a little shaky. My right thumb hit my right knee. So if it was over under, the bar would hit my knee maybe. That's a hook grip sumo PR. I mean, anything's a sumo PR because I don't really do it. But the most I done on hook grip on conventional is probably 365. I think we'll just do 355 though. Hook grip, it's all good. I could do more over under, but take baby steps with this sumo stuff. Okay, going for the sumo PR, I got a 45, a 44, a 35, a 25, a 5, and a 2.5. It's 358, almost 360. I just didn't want to do 353. I had to be 355 or more. So here goes, hook grip, sumo. It's a big day for me. Woo. It was actually really easy. Hook grip isn't so bad. Sumo's okay. Time for the working sets. So not having a third 45, it's not so bad whip wise on Texas power bar. That's what I'm using. No deadlift bar and no third plate, but this is 333. I've been doing 336 So I just go 3 pounds lighter with sumo, who cares? I've been doing 5x5s, but since this is a heavy percentage of my sumo, since I did 358, let's go 3x5. So second days are usually easier. It's my second deadlift day, so 3x5 should be cool. Oh, that was a top set of 5 PR for sumo. It was only hard because of the hook grip, but I've learned to squeeze harder if it hurts. This hook grip stuff is crazy. My thumbs hurt. Whew. That hook grip set was kind of easier. Just gotta keep squeezing that hook grip. This belt's a little loose. Need to tighten it. I don't know if those deficits are even, because the bar is like, it's deep in the grass. But I don't want to be in the grass either, because I'm gonna be like cushiony. So if it's a little deficit, which I think it is, the bar's real close to my feet, whatever. It's light anyway. Oh man, the hook grip's okay though. Doesn't hurt that was easier. It's just my belt's a little loose. Okay, so it's getting dark. Still gonna bench after this at FU, because I don't have a bench. Even though I did find a $10 bench on OfferUp. Probably gonna get that. It comes with the bench and the rack. Don't need the rack, but it's all good. But I still wanna make one. I'm gonna do one more set over under, not because it's hard hook grip, but I wanna see the difference on how much easier it is sumo over under compared to hook grip. It's getting dark, so I won't show the accessories. Don't really have much light here. I could turn them on, but it won't do much. So here's my last set. So either I'm super tired, because 333 is heavy for me, or hook grip's easier, because that was the hardest set, and it was over under. All right, I got a workout left to put these weights inside, because if it rains and they get wet, I'm gonna be pissed, or if the sprinklers turn on. So I'm gonna do that, eat ribs real quick, then go to FU and bench with some accessories. So before I clean up the weights, a little review, recap of sumo deadlifting. I know my form wasn't great. I'm 100% sure about that. I'm leaning too far front in front of the bar, or over the bar, whatever. I'm trying to do it like conventional, because that's all I know. So future me watching this, criticizing myself, critiquing, judging, I agree with you. Form was bad, I know, and it was a deficit. The bar was like right by the top of my foot, so I know it was a deficit. So there's that, and it's new to me, so it's heavy. I mean, I'm doing pretty much the same on conventional. 336 4x6. Then I did 333 3x5. Of course, it's 15 reps, so it's 9 reps less. But you know, baby steps. It's still pretty hard. I'm sure my max is more because 336, 333 percentage-wise to 358. I know it's common sense, but it's a high percent, 93. So 93% of my max, and it's elevated. So it shows I can do more top single, like a heavier one. I was just trying it out, and this is heavy because it's elevated, stiff bar, and it's fatter. And I did hook grip, but hook grip was easier. So I don't know, maybe I might switch to hook grip. But I know I need a lot of work on sumo, I know that. Maybe I can have a guest speaker, special guest sumo on this channel, sumo puller, because I'm not a sumo puller. I don't want to compete sumo, I'm still doing conventional, but I do want to practice it for sure. Very damn basic bench day. Doing this voiceover, you already know why. Don't want a copyright claim. It's 182. I already did this weight, for those wondering. I did this on Monday. So deadlift and bench, I like to keep those push-pull, and then squat on day, which was Tuesday and tomorrow. I rested Wednesday. So I did 182 4x6, and now I'm doing 4x7. So 3 more reps. And it's a slight pause because, like, I don't know, they felt longer than what they were. Every time I see my pauses, I always think they're so long when I'm doing them. But then I watch them, like, damn, that wasn't that long at all. It's like a cheap, barely comp pauses, barely. You know, I thought there was like a whole long 3 seconds, not like a 1/1000, but like 3 second count. You know, bench was, my elbows really bothered me for that over-under grip. This is right after the deadlift session at my house, so I went straight to the gym because I didn't have a bench. But now I have a bench because I have the wooden squat rack, and I have a bench now for $10. I bought one on OfferUp. It's like one of those bench. The bench comes attached to the rack, so you could like squat, I guess, but you can't take the bench apart. It's the only bad thing. It has incline and almost like straight up upright and decline and normal flat bench, and it's pretty damn comfortable. I got it for $10. I asked the guy who sold it to me if there's any defects on OfferUp, and he said no, he just really needed it gone. So went to Riverside, drove about like 30 minutes, paid $10, and came back. Now I have a bench. Worst case, I can always sell it for more. So I really wanted to build my own like bench from Home Depot, and I still want to do that and make a video like I was mentioning, but I could at least compare the dimensions and all that, or at the very least, like I said, just sell it, or I could just have two. It was only $10, not bad. Home Depot, I'm probably spend like, sadly, $30. So it would make more sense to keep this one and not do the other one, but I want to make it. Worst case, I could sell the Home Depot one too. That's it for the video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe.